Hello
Right.
again.
Shoulders back, tits up, we're doing this.
Hello again. Oh, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
It's good to see you in headphones.
Thank you. I think I might just wear them out anyway. I'm already wearing a mask. I think the more accessories on my face, the better.
I think the more we get to cover things up, the better. I'm so excited to be back.
Have you missed us, people?
Oh, I have.
Right, I mean, can we... Sorry, that was me moving the chair. It's a something like...
Welcome.
Tom Jones! Right, I mean, can we address the first issue?
Yes.
Which is the fact that you're wearing a velour shell suit. And it's quite disturbing.
It's Velour loungewear.
It's velour loungewear.
I did sleep in it last night as well.
And you walked over the road to my house wearing said outfit.
And I saw someone as well who we both know. Oh. And she was all like in a proper outdoor walking gear, and I was in
your velour shell suit
with my slippers on. With a Mizo Superman.
Yeah, well, at least you brushed your hair. Oh, no, hang on.
No, I haven't. I did put a squirt of perfume on for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'm drinking a Mizo soup, which I've never noticed how much it goes from clear to cloudy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful experience.
I've never noticed it. I've never noticed that before.
There it is.
I am screwing things as we speak.
You're currently using a pair of pliers. And if you recall, a moment ago I said, tell me when you're done with the pliers, and then I'll press play.
Yeah, and I just didn't, did I? I just kept going.
Yeah.
You
fixed it.
I've absolutely fixed it. Ladies and gentlemen, the excitement is that my microphone was just going in it was
flaccid.
I was trying to say it was going in an appendage, kind of, but it wasn't. That's not the right word, is it?
It's not the right word.
No, it's not. It's
always know whatever word you go to, it's generally not the right word.
Guess who's back?
So think about it.
Guess who's back?
We are?
We are.
Yeah.
Yes,
come on.
Hello.
It's beautiful.
I've been thinking...
Kowalski Irene of the Hudson Clan.
Yeah.
How are you?
Do you know what? I've been thinking a lot today.
Bloody hell.
I know. One of the biggest lies that we say often is it goes without saying.
Goes without saying.
Because if that was the truth, it would just goes without saying.
Yeah, I just wouldn't say it.
But no, we always follow it goes without saying with the thing that doesn't need saying.
Wise words there. Wise.
And also, I've been thinking about the brain as well. I've been thinking about the brain. We are guided in our life. Everything we do in our life is told to us, dictated to us by something that's in a box, a dark, empty, cavernous box.
You keep your brain in a box?
You keep your brain in a box. Everyone keeps their brain in a box. Okay. A dark, unlit box called the skull, of course. It's not like...
I mean, it goes without saying.
You know.
And yet.
Don't you find it weird, though?
No, I find you weird.
No, but we are guided by something that can't see.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Can't feel.
I see what you're saying, obviously.
These are the things I've been thinking about while I'm in lockdown. Thank God we've had a lockdown. Otherwise, I wouldn't have thought about these things.
Yeah.
Don't Laugh But has been described as an essential service by literally no one. Yet, here they are, back anyway.
What have you been doing with your time?
All I've been doing is waiting to come back on here.
Yeah.
Literally
it's been a long time.
I've been sitting by my front door.
We've had Christmas.
Christmas.
Isn't it weird how Christmas at the time it's everything, isn't it? It's all that matters. I can't remember it. I can't remember any of it.
And it feels a long time ago. It's not that long.
No.
But it feels a lifetime ago.
I know.
Doesn't it? Isn't it weird, like time? How sometimes things that were... I mean, you know.
Welcome to Philosophy with Alzheimer's. Isn't it weird, though? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird if you think about it?
Goes without saying.
It's weird. Yeah. I've been playing a lot of games, Kirst.
Have you, mate?
Yeah, sometimes it's all I do. I'm obsessed with crosswords.
Yeah.
Playing crib, playing boggle. I'll tell you what I can't play. Chess makes me angry. Makes me violent. Can't do it. I know how to do it. Whenever I play chess, I get absolutely livid. I was about to swear there. That's how angry it makes me.
Do you lose often then?
Yeah, and I start off with a really big plan and it just immediately goes tits up.
Should you have a plan in chess?
Yes, that's the whole point.
Is it?
Yeah. You can't just randomly. Come on. And I'll tell you what else annoys me about chess, right? The king, right?
Sorry, that's my phone.
That's your phone. The king.
Yeah.
It's all about the king. Obviously, you got to kill the other person's king. Right, it's all about the king. He's crap. He can only move one square in any direction. It's the queen that does all the hard work. She can move up and down the board, left and right, cross. She does all the hard work, but he gets the credit.
It's just a metaphor for life.
It just annoys the hell out of me.
Wrong. I didn't realise what notifications were. You know, you've been always telling me, turn your notifications off. Again, something I've learned since I've been in lockdown. I now know.
You didn't know what they were? I
didn't know what they were.
To turn them off?
When you know, I didn't really know what they were. You go like turn your notifications off. And I was going,
every time you nodded to that, you're thinking,
no idea.
I don't know
what a notification is.
I've asked my brain in a box. He's come back with nothing. Just nod, Kirsty. Nod, Kirsty.
I said nodded then. Okay. I literally had no idea that a notification was a thing that pings on your phone.
It's the pings, the pingage.
But it sounds more important than it is, isn't it?
What, the word notification?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's never notifying you of anything actually important.
No, it's just telling you, like, and now I've turned them off on Messenger.
Have you? That's amazing.
And
breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
But you have to turn them on from 2 spaces. There's 2 ways.
It just went off there. What are you talking about?
I don't know what that was. That was like a thing. And I've also bought
a notification.
loads.
I mean, you know the word now. Use it. So, what's occurring?
Nothing, mate. Do you know, sometimes you think, can this get any more duller? And then it does.
What, the podcast? It's a bit harsh, but it just started.
There are elements of lockdown that I enjoy. Like, I've not worn makeup, and I love makeup, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I like not wearing makeup. I've not worn makeup this whole lockdown. Mm-hmm. Not once, mate.
Don't get me wrong is a fairly irrelevant statement as well. How would I get you wrong in that? I like makeup, don't get me wrong, because I was getting you all kinds of wrong there. I was thinking she doesn't actually, she's lying.
I know, and if I didn't like makeup, that wouldn't be wrong either.
No.
That's a ridiculous saying.
Stop saying it.
I'm going to start writing. I'm going to write a book of things we should stop saying now.
Wow. You're going to write it now? Right now. Had a pancake day this week.
Oh, do you know how excited I get by pancakes? But I was talking to my friend Little, she's American, as well as my husband. And
are they?
Yeah, and she was telling me they're not pancakes, they're crepes.
Crepes. A load of old crepe.
But they're not an English pancake is not as thin as a crepe, I've decided.
I mean, I nearly forgot it was pancake day. It crept up on me. You see what I did there? I'm so sorry. I'll tell you what annoys me though. I don't like being dictated to as to what I should eat on a certain day.
You had a lot of focus on the dick there, didn't you? I don't like to be dictated to.
I purposely didn't eat pancakes on pancake day.
Oh God, you are some kind of rebel.
I just don't want to be told when I've got to eat something.
No.
It's like people who say they like sprouts, they don't have it all year round. If you like sprouts so much, have them all year freaking round.
But in a kind of way you are dictated to as to when what you should eat, because like it's breakfast. So you have breakfast.
Yeah, I have breakfast because I'm hungry, not because I'm told to have it.
Well, but if you didn't told it was breakfast, would you have it?
Yeah, but if it was Weetabix day, I'm not going to eat Weetabix on that day.
Are you not?
Point of principle.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that way
about having it.
I feel like that way about Valentine's.
Sorry, how do you pronounce that? Valentine's.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It irritates me.
That's the day when you have to be all loved up and tell them, but no, because I might be angry with them on that day.
Oh, no. But my mum so sweetly, she knitted Sid and Lenny, my children. They are.
Are they? Nice.
They're not my fish or my cats.
Yeah, your children.
She knitted them a little knitted heart, and on a little heart tray, little heart plate, and some hot chocolates.
Oh, I want that.
I know. I thought that was super sweet. She didn't give me
that's
one.
Lovely. She didn't give you one. Wow, she doesn't love you.
Oh no, the kids have enough. Kids just have enough.
Living without your mother's love.
No, my God, we've been homeschooling, you and I.
Yeah, not each other.
I was going to say,
yeah.
So Rebecca Elliott, this is how you do this.
Try to teach Kirsty.
It's going really well for me until I realised that, like, my daughter knows nothing. Like, we're doing geography, and I said, "What is the capital of England?" And she went, "Scotland." And I went, "No, it's not." She went, "Belgium." Literally no idea. I'd name another country as the capital. Yeah.
I blame the parents.
I mean, in this case, you really should.
I think that the kids are going to get shocked when they go back to school, because you could get to like 10 a.m. They're like, well, where's second breakfast? 11, where's third breakfast?
I know.
And why isn't the teacher drunk by 2 p.m. and having a right laugh? You know? It's going to be shocking.
I know, it really will. For me, it's like, you can go and watch 5 minutes television now. 5 minutes. Yeah. 3.5 hours later.
Exactly. Yeah, just 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And then the big thing, like, you're going to come off screens.
Yeah.
And they know damn well. They come off, oh, yeah, mummy. They do a little drawing. Takes them about 5 minutes to come and show me. Look what I did. Like, oh, that's wonderful. Can I go back in the other page? Of course you can, darling. And that's it. They just have 5 minutes.
I know. It's it's dull, isn't it?
Person.
Where are we though?
I am.
Oh, you are. It's true. That is a fact.
For many reasons.
That I've asked my brain in the box. Even the brain in the box knows that the brain that's in the dark, and it's in some kind of fluid as well.
Well done. Just floating around.
Oh, it's good to be back. Do you know, it's good to be back. It's good to be back just to talk about these things, because these things are in my head a lot, and now I can just have a space where we can just
verbally shat it out at everyone else.
Yeah. So I'm excited about coming back.
Yeah, we're changing it up a bit, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to be back generally.
Obviously.
But more excited about this because it's going to be far less work for us.
Yeah.
And I like things that when it's described about me doing something, it's far less work.
Yes.
Generally.
Yeah.
Unless it comes to eating, because I like that to be a lot of work.
Is it work to eat?
No, but I like there to be a lot of it.
Yes. No, I see what you're saying.
And I work my way through it.
Okay.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
No. Now, what we're doing is we're not doing a subject every week, ladies and gentlemen. We're not doing a subject.
I mean, we might talk about somethings.
I'm not saying we've got to avoid all subjects. That'd be difficult in itself.
It's everything a subject, isn't it?
Everything's a subject.
Yep.
Okay, let you ponder on that for a little while. We're going to be talking about our little categories, like Awkward Corner, Crevice of Curiosity, Woman of Wonder, Overheard Corner, and we've got some new ones, haven't we? I was going to say, do you want to introduce the new ones, Kirst?
Today but earlier.
Yeah,
which is
brilliantly titled Today but Earlier.
Which is this day in history.
Yeah.
But it isn't.
Yeah, it's like today
but earlier.
Earlier.
Yeah. Well done, you put the pause in. Remember I said to put the pause in?
Did you?
Yep.
Did you?
I said today.
It's important.
But earlier.
Yeah. Mystery.
What are they doing?
Yeah, we got what are they doing?
Like, where are they now? Because I'm always interested in the where are they now.
Yeah. And
this is my favourite.
Don't Laugh book.
Don't laugh.
See what we've done there. We're doing a little book club.
We are, and I've got a book recommendation for today. I haven't okayed it by you.
So the listeners, they could go away and read said book, couldn't they, Kirst?
I feel they should go and read.
And then they can tell us what they think. And then we don't have to read it.
I've read it already.
What? No, that's cheating.
No?
You can't come to book club with a book you've already read, so you're just basically forcing me to read it.
No, what I'm doing is, because I think it's the first one, we should have...
What you're doing is you're being incredibly lazy. You're choosing one that you've already read.
No, ma'am. No. Listen. Because otherwise we could be bringing a terrible book to the table. I'm bringing one that I know is...
Terrible book to the table.
Terrible book to the table. And this way I know that it's a pretty good book. And I haven't read it for a long time, so I am going to reread it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Oh, I am.
Oh, you are you?
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough.
So we've got Don't Laugh book, which is really exciting. So we'll be talking about. I think we're going to talk about Don't Laugh book at the end.
Yeah.
That's when we're going to talk about that, Rebecca.
And also, I think if any listeners have any kind of, overheard corners or crevices of curiosity or awkward corners of their own, they could tell us. I mean, we might not read it out. It might be.
We haven't got overheard corner, have we, on our list?
It's up there. I've written it down.
I've got. Oh, I see it. I think.
Yeah. Can you read?
I don't think we should have an awkward corner and an overheard corner.
No, there's too many corners.
There's too many things.
We could call one what's the official term for a corner? Vertices. I've been teaching Benj about it. Oh, do you know what the name of a 9-sided 2D shape is?
No.
You've got your octagons, right?
Yeah.
And all of that. Pentagons, What's the sixth one called? Hexagon.
Hexagon.
9-sided shape called a nonagon.
No, I like that.
I like that. So should we start the show? Can I start with an awkward corner then?
So you can... Oh, you're diving right into the corner of awkwardness.
I thought that's where we were going.
Do it, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah? Let's go. No, you step into it.
Awkward corner. I get a lot of Deliveroo at the moment.
Do you?
As you well know, Kirsten, on the basis that I'm pretty big right now.
I don't think you do look big. I just want to make that as a fact.
Oh, I've put on a lot of weight. There's nothing wrong with that.
I only know you get delivery because I stare at your house from my bedroom window.
That's weird.
All the time.
Do you write it? You have a little journal. Yeah. Rebecca Elliott, 10:23 p.m.
Day 29.
Another delivery.
Yeah. Well, I did see the Deliveroo.
The fat bitch.
The Deliveroo car the other day did struggle to get out your driveway.
I think it's struggled to take all the bags of food up to the front door. How much is this woman eating? I answered the door to the delivery person, and of course they leave the bag on the step
in a COVID-friendly way.
They step backwards, you step forwards, you take the food out.
There's a lot of
you
stepping.
You walk into the house, and it was quite late, and I was in a dressing gown which I know you're not a fan of, but then you wear a velour tracksuit, so who the hell are you to say anything about anyone's dress sense?
It is weird
Frankly,
just to wear a clothing item that you just do up with a piece of string.
Well, I realised that as I reached down to get the bag, and basically both tits flopped out.
Oh no! Were you wearing nothing underneath the dressing gown?
No.
Oh, you should have come to the door.
I realise that now. I don't think it was a woman, actually. I don't think she was looking.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we were okay.
That is awkward.
Yeah, I mean, but they're good tits, on the other hand. Why should I be ashamed? The second awkward corner.
Okay. Go with that. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any more comments to make on that?
No.
No?
Nothing. You probably did so anytime you like me.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was when I was at your house. You were aware of this, and I just thought it was a beautiful little conglomerate of events. Which was, I was around your house. You were showing me something on your iPad, which you don't normally do.
Why is that relevant to the story?
I'm just saying all these little events happened at the same time. You see, tiny little thing. You were saying, look at this. We never normally do that, and at that,
Like a serendipitous.
exactly at that precise moment, a little message flashed up on your screen.
Yeah.
From your stepfather.
Joe.
Come on then, show me Rebecca's arse.
Yes.
Which for a moment led me to believe that you had taken a photo of my arse and were showing it to your stepdad.
That would be very strange.
And then obviously I realised that he meant the word art and sent that through.
Yeah.
Because I'd drawn you a picture and he wanted to see the art.
Yeah.
But it was for a split second there, I was scared. Cursed.
Terrified.
Frightened.
Shaking in her boots.
Yeah. I was just hoping that it was a good picture of my arse.
Yeah. Is there a good picture of anyone's arse? Unless you're J-Lo.
Yeah.
You think that?
How do you know my arse doesn't look like J-Lo's?
Like, I love
Where's
it.
your proof?
I mean, they have really nice, shiny bottoms.
Shiny.
Yeah,
Do they buff them up, do you think?
Yeah, lots of oil. It's brown and there's oil.
Yeah.
I mean...
Lovely.
I reckon I could probably, if I buffed, oiled enough.
But this is the thing, these people, all they've got to do is buff up their cheeks all day long. Of course they've got good looking bums. That's all they've got to do.
They're buffing.
They can just
oiling.
buff all day long. Buff the buttocks.
I've never buffed. I've got a woman of wonder.
Woman of wonder, wonderful
woman. Woman of wonder. We've got that. We've got a jingle for that.
Well, you say jingle. I mean, wow.
Women of wonder, wonder of women. Women of wonder, wonderful women. Go, woman. I did it. I like it. I like my jingle.
Who's your woman of wonder?
Well, this week is the only child of Lord Byron.
Okay.
Did you know Lord Byron only had one child?
No.
See, this way you get more than one fact in a little
I
story.
mean, that's already quite a dull fact. So
Yeah.
is it going to pick up? It's going to pick up.
No. Although, unless if you like the woman called Ada Lovelace, my cousin's daughter's called Ada. Ada Lovelace was the first ever computer programmer. Oh, yes, she was.
And was the daughter of Lord Byron.
And was the daughter of Lord Byron.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just can...
Hell of a family.
Well, that's... That's the thing, isn't it? You think... You know, like when people are, like, multi-talented.
Yeah.
It's really irritating.
I know.
When they're good at more than one thing.
That's why people hate me.
Yeah. That's just not the only reason. She did also... she did her work on one of the world's first computers. The analytical engine, it was called at the time.
So talking about one of those huge computers in the 1950s.
Yeah, well, no, I think...
60s.
Oh, no, I think...
40s.
God. No, I think...
That's still though?
Because I want to say it was 1800s for my friend. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I want to say that. I'm going to say it because it was. Yeah. She was born in 1815 and died in 1852, I think. Something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Working on a computer in the 1800s?
Oh, yeah. No, not a computer. An analytical engine.
Oh, okay.
No, she was. That's when she. This is a fact. This is factual.
Yeah, Lord Byron was around a lot longer ago than I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, I've come out of that looking like a complete twat, haven't I?
Like most things, I think. She did. She died. Yeah, because like 1930s. I mean, that was it was a long time ago.
Yeah, all right. Let's not rub in what an
it would have
absolute
been the
idiot I've been.
1700s.
I realise now the error of my ways.
Well, let me tell you about Ada, just to make you more intelligent. She was the first to recognise that the machine had apps beyond pure calculation.
Right.
And published the first algorithm. She was one of the first to do first algorithm. Do you know what an algorithm is?
Yes.
I don't really know. It had to be carried out by such a machine. Right? As a result, she's sometimes regarded as the first to recognise the full potential of computer programming.
Wow.
Computer machine and the first ever computer programmer.
And she designed the very first version of Angry Birds, is that correct?
Yeah. Well, she would have done had she not died.
Okay.
She died at 36. She died very young.
Oh.
Of Unitarian cancer.
Oh. Unitarian cancer?
Sorry, UTI. I think it's cancer of the urine. No, the uterus. I'm so sorry, that was just not right. Cancer of the uterus is what I think she died of. You see, I started strong, ended very weak.
Cancer of the urine.
I made a faux pas. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so Ada...
People actually listen to this. Wow. So sorry.
Because that would be medically impossible.
Anyway, yeah.
So had she lived longer, she would have definitely been all over Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Or cooking fever, which is something I've got very good at. During.
Really?
Yeah, I can serve a lot of burgers.
It's good. Solid use of your time.
And hot dogs. And I've even got to the point now that the machine just makes the sausages and the hot dogs.
Wow.
There we go. So cooking fever.
Right.
And I've got Ada Lovelace to thank for that.
This is Don't Laugh But, the podcast that incessantly rambles on and ultimately answers the question, what's worse than the silent loneliness of self-isolation?
I've got a little crevice of curiosity if you want me
friend?
to.
Who doesn't?
Do you want me to delve into my crevice?
Who
Rifle around, see what I can come out with?
Who doesn't want to delve into your crevice? Yeah. Who doesn't?
Pirates. Do you know pirates? They wear an
I've never met any.
No, I haven't.
No.
They wear an eye patch.
They do.
Traditionally. Not all of them, obviously, but that's the classic, okay?
I'm so sorry, I was slightly gassy on the beginning of this story.
That's okay, I expect nothing less. And nothing more. Pirates. The eye patch thing. Yeah. It's not because they were in battles, and got their eye poked out with a sword.
No.
No. They wore an eye patch because when they're on top of the boat, on deck, right? I'm not very good with boat terms. Bright sunshine, okay? Doing their thing. And then they have to quickly go below deck, very, very dark, okay? And if you've been outside, bright light, go somewhere very dark, you can't see properly for a little while until your eyes adjust. So they kept an eye patch over one eye so that when they went below deck, they swapped it to the other eye so that they had one eye that was used to the dark and one eye that was used to sunshine. And I think that is going to blow people's minds.
Although...
No.
I do have a question about it. Because I'm sure, in all the films and things I've seen, not all pirates wear them.
No, they didn't all wear them.
So only some of them. And the rest were just blinded when they went downstairs.
No, that's a good point. Yeah. I don't know.
I think you need to investigate that.
Maybe some of them just didn't care. They just went downstairs and just fell over a lot. But they're like, but I don't want to wear the eye patch because it looks stupid.
Yeah. There was because I want to say probably out of the amount of pirates that I've seen, only about 2 out of 10 would wear a eye patch.
No, but you've just told me you've never met any pirates. How do you know?
No, but I've seen lots of films about them.
No, you've seen lots of fictional films.
Oh, are they though? But how do I know?
I'm just saying, I think your pirate knowledge, as with mine, is scant at best.
I've never seen...
Scant, Kirsty. Yeah?
Scantily clad.
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
No, it is scantily clad.
I know that's a phrase, but why?
My knowledge of pirates is scantily clad.
No, scantily...
I think that's a fact.
Scantily clad means you're not wearing much. So you just said it's quite a nice phrase you come up with. My knowledge in and of itself is quite naked.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I have naked knowledge. That's what I do.
You do. You really do.
I like that. So, today, this is exciting, this Today But Earlier, because it's like we're in today, which is today.
This is Today But Earlier.
Today But Earlier, today. But the thing is about this, Rebecca Elliott, I got confused with what the date was today. Today I thought it was the 19th. It's actually the 18th, which is my good friend Karen's birthday. Happy birthday. But I thought that it was the 19th for some peculiar
But that's fine because this podcast comes out on the 19th.
No, but you see, what I've done is I've done the day after, I've done the 20th. Because this is what I thought you said. I thought, well, what I'll do
that
is...
is confusing.
What I thought was I'll go...
You were trying to do the Friday.
I was trying to do the Friday.
I see. Right.
I've done Saturday. But the fact is so good.
Oh, is it? I don't like it when you big things up, Kirst. It never, ever ends well.
It's the hippopotamus of facts. Is what
it?
It is.
Okay, go on then.
Because I think hippopotamuses should be known as the king of the jungle. Not
do
the
you?
lion. Yeah.
Sod the lion.
Because they kill more things than a lion does. I don't know if they kill more beasts, but I do believe it's a factual.
Yeah, but the lion is sort of majestic. They look.
Yeah, but have you seen a hippopotamus?
King-like. Yeah, they're just bumbling fools.
Oh, well, you wouldn't say that because they kill more humans than anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
not
they're
that
not
anything.
violent bumbling fools, but you don't make the violent bumbling fool the king, do you?
Well, I'm going to start a campaign.
Unless you're Americans and you vote in Trump. Hey!
Whoa.
Satire.
Well, you're welcome. I am going to start a campaign.
Really?
Yeah.
To make the hippo.
the hippopotamus. And it's got a cool name as well.
Yeah.
Like lion is just lion.
Yeah.
That's got hippopotamus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Okay. It's a Saturday, February the 20th, 1817. I'm going to take you back to
1817. Just after 6:15.
There was two leading English actors, right?
Yeah.
And they went head to head in London's Drury Lane Theatre on this day. The Thespians battle.
They had an actor off.
An act off, if you will. A Thespians battle.
Wow.
To decide which one of these two was the finest the nation's finest actor.
Wow.
Right? Now, we think of this as
having like Ian McKellen and John Gielgud up on stage together, just one of them doing Macbeth and the other one doing Hamlet.
Or you could have Ian McKellen and Judi Dench if you wanted.
You could.
I do like.
Sorry
Judi
if
Dench.
I, ignored the women there.
Yes, you did.
So sorry.
So with this one, like we think of like things like Belieber. I'm a believer, like being a Justin Bieber fan. We think of that as a modern day phenomenon, like the prosthets of the 80s or 1990s.
Yeah.
Things like that. But no. These lovely fellas, one was called, he had the great name, he had the best name, he could have won it just for his name, Junius Brutus Booth.
Wow.
Right? Junius, spelled Junius.
I didn't think it was spelled in a different way, Kirst. I mean, usually you spell something out if it's spelled unusually. If it's literally spelled as it sounds, don't spell it out.
It's a name that has not stood the test of time.
It hasn't, has it?
Junius. June. Brutus. I love his last name, Brutus. Middle name, sorry.
Middle name, yeah.
Junius Brutus Booth. And Edmund Kean. Edmund sounds slightly dull. Anyway, they were outstanding. I mean, outstanding Shakespearean actors.
Well,
right?
obviously, they were the best of their time.
And each with their own, like, little groupies, little supporters. There were the Bootherites.
Oh.
Obviously, who liked Junius more.
Yes.
It sounds a bit like Julius.
Yeah.
Which is what I've told my daughter is her middle name. Like,
what? You told Lenny her middle name was Julius?
Yeah. It's just been a funny going on.
Just for a gag. Does she believe you?
Yes, she does.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Edmund Kean. And then Edmund Kean, they were called the Keanites, right? So you've got the Boothyites.
Keanites or Keanites?
Keanites.
Wow.
Keanites.
So the fans had the little group.
Boothyites and Keanites. Right, yeah.
Okay.
So in this one clash, Kean played Othello and Booth played someone else. And
Let's say Macbeth.
Okay, we'll go with that. It seems that Kean, he won that time. He took the acting laurels in this production.
How do you win, though? She's got more cheers.
I think so. It's like, well, I suppose it's like
they
the
have
reviews.
An applausometer.
Maybe the reviews. Who didn't forget their lines, that kind of thing.
That's pretty basic for an actor.
Yes.
The world's leading actors. Can they not forget their lines?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
But the rivalry, it didn't stop there. They went on for like 1821.
Wow.
When Junius went, I'm done. I'm done with England.
Yeah.
And he emigrated to the United States of America.
Okay.
Where he had 10 children.
Wow.
I know. He's like, not only is he a prolific actor, he is a prolific seed spreader too. 10 children.
That is charming.
And this is where the story gets interesting.
Please don't say seed spreader again. Okay, in that context.
No, but this is fascinating.
Yeah.
So there, the 9th of his 10th children was a fella who you might know, called John Wilkes Booth.
Oh.
who was later on became the assassin.
Yes, he did.
Of President Abraham Lincoln.
That is phenomenal.
Now, I think I've started strong. I'm not sure I'm going to have as interesting as...
That's amazing, because he was an actor anyway,
He was an actor. He was an actor himself, making his debut on stage at the age of 17. Did pretty well with the acting. Yeah, and he just got quite angry.
A little bit angry.
With Abraham.
Yeah.
I like the name Abraham.
Yeah.
And he got quite angry, and he went and shot him in a theatre, which I think is kind of ironic, seeing as, you know, but I did find it fascinating that it all started in England with these two fine actors.
Yeah.
Obviously really, really well known. And then I wonder if he was still alive. I wonder if Junius was still alive when John did what he did.
I can't answer that.
I'll bring that back to you for you next week.
If you could.
I'll bring that back. I'll bring it back, mate.
That was fascinating, and I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, I thought so. I just found that, isn't it weird though, right?
Yeah.
You've got Junius, you've got Edmund.
Yeah.
Having and it's a bit like drop the mics now, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, we think we're all so modern, but they were doing it way back then.
Yeah.
They'd
already invented Angry Birds.
I know.
You know? So, yeah, talking about harking back to previous episodes, I think we should have a section that harks back to previous episodes. But we have to call it a hark back or...
It's harp back.
You don't harp. You harp on about something, but you hark back to something.
I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, if you're harping on, you're just like going on about it, but you hark back.
Really?
Yeah! Oh, come on, you thought etc. was etc.
It is.
So I would just like to have a little callback to our last episode.
Yeah.
When I had seen...
Do you know we should have woo music?
Uh-huh.
You know, like...
No, but you know what you need for when you're remembering back? You need a harp. Because you have that...
I'll find some harp music, shall I?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in the last episode that we did, way back in December...
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about going over to the fields one foggy morn and saw a guy in full American football garb practicing moves over and over again.
Oh, the ghost.
Well, you convinced me it was a ghost.
Definitely
he had a ghetto blaster playing Whitney Houston. It was very surreal. Uh-huh. And in that episode, you kind of convinced me, me fairly cynical lass, that it was a ghost. And I was quite excited about that. But since then, someone else saw him. And I'm really disappointed.
Maybe they saw the ghost as well.
I mean, it's possible.
Was it a foggy morn
but it's not
that they
my
saw
ghost anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Depressing, isn't it?
I know, it's ruined it.
That is. You know
anyway,
what?
That was my harking back.
Or harping back.
I think it's harking.
I think it's questionable.
You've been checking it out on Google for ages.
Well, I know, but I think that actually there's no right or wrong.
There's always a right or wrong.
Is there?
Yeah. Come on.
I think it might be hark.
Okay.
I think you're right. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, that was so the ghost is no longer your ghost.
Yeah.
But maybe she did. Maybe she was on the foggy morn and saw it.
I don't know, but it's ruined everything for me, frankly.
Well, they're wearing a helmet.
Yes.
It's definitely a ghost, mate.
And he didn't have a face.
Because why?
Did I forget to mention that?
Why would you go to practice trials wearing a helmet?
In the morning. In the foggy morning.
You're just running up and down.
Whitney Houston.
What's going to happen to you?
True.
You're running up and down.
But see, now I'm wondering if I'm remembering it wrong and he didn't have a helmet.
Oh, like false memory syndrome.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I'm going to find him again.
Oh, what are they doing? That's just... It's phenomenal.
Now I want you to talk about what you've been telling me about, which leads quite on nicely from that. Because I've got some stuff on that now.
Oh, how have you, mate? So yeah,
yeah, well, you told me about this the other day. I found it fascinating.
Well, the Mandela effect.
Mandela effect, which I'd never heard of.
No, nor had I. And then my boy was talking about because the Mandela effect is quite common in his age group to talk about it, but I had never really heard about it. No.
Would you like to explain what it is? Do you want to explain what it is?
No, I'm on it, man. I'm on it right now.
So do it in your own words. Don't read out some others.
I just want to remember the name of the woman. I just want to remember
the name of the woman.
Right. So the Mandela effect is when and it has to be a group of people, just not one person. Like a group of people remember an event in history incorrectly.
Right.
So, for example, it comes from the Mandela effect comes from there's a large amount of people that think that that Nelson Mandela died in the 1980s, and they remember being taught it in school.
Right.
They remember real facts about it be happening, and
It's
obviously
weird,
Nelson Mandela didn't die until 2013. Sure. So but
there's this collective shared memory of something that didn't happen.
Yeah, and if you start to Google into it and really start looking into it, there are so many things that people like have a false memory about, that we as a collective group, that it's just untrue, that this didn't happen, or it did happen, or it happened at a different time. Or
I think it's fascinating, and I did a little bit of Googling on this, and so it's not just big historical things, it's also just little facts that we all collectively remember wrong.
Yes.
I've got a few here, Kirst.
Have you, mate? I've
might
got
blow
a few.
your mind.
Come on,
Might blow your mind.
Talk to me.
And these are little teeny weeny things.
Yeah.
Okay, you know Bugs Bunny and that, made by, it was Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Was it Looney Tunes? Or Looney Tunes? It was Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Tunes.
Not
Tunes, but everyone thinks it's Tunes, as did I. Because why would you call it Looney Tunes?
Exactly.
The Monopoly Man.
Oh, with a monocle.
Didn't have a monocle.
I know. But you swear, wouldn't you?
Everyone remembers him having a monocle.
I know.
What was the other one I saw? Oh, yeah, Kit Kats. Doesn't have a hyphen. When you think of a Kit Kat, I can see the hyphen in the middle of the kit and the cat. It's not there.
No.
Flintstones, Meet the Flintstones, is Flint's Stones, and most people remember it as Flintstones.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff like that. And equally, I've got my own little thing here.
Have you?
Which leads in... Sorry, did you want to give any more?
No, go on. Tell me your little thing.
Well, it leads off from this, but Benji's lovely little misheard lyrics that he's always doing.
Yeah.
So instead of Katie Lang's Constant Craving, he sings Can't Stand Gravy.
Nice.
And then What a Feeling, he goes, take your pants off, make it happen. Take your pants off, make it happen. I've got my mind set on you.
That's kind of more appropriate.
I know. I've got my mind set on you by George Harrison is I've got my mum sat on you. Got my mum sat on you. I think I better leave right now is I think I better deep fry now. Anyway, but there's also, right, and this is a shared thing by lots and lots and lots of people, including myself, the song Nights in White Satin. Nights in White Satin. Do you think that's an N or a K in the word nights there?
I said it's a night and in, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're right. It is. Of course, it's nights. It's like night times, in the sheets of white satin.
Of white satin.
Makes complete sense, obviously.
But
me, and it's not just me apparently, always thought it was nights with a K. So she's got these like really camp knights in beautiful shiny armour, draped in a beautiful flying white satin, and never reaching the end, Kirst.
Oh.
Bless them.
Where are they going in there?
I know, they're battling away in their beautiful white satin and never reaching the end.
And they become kind of hard to get, so they're kind of slippery.
I know.
Satin sheets. Oof.
But it's not. It's nights in white satin.
Yeah.
So I want to know from any listeners who thought
I do have one of them. And I would have sworn this was wrong. In Forrest Gump, the line is "Life is like a box of chocolates," which what we think it is. Life, but she actually said life was like a box of chocolates.
Oh,
but I wouldn't put money. I'd put money on life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, but beautiful, and like it's weird.
It's like a box.
I mean,
horribly wrong.
What's that? What did you just say?
I was trying an impression and it went wrong. It's very unusual for me.
Yeah. I'm getting really good with my American accent. I'm going to come on here.
I knew, and it was a good man. I mean, that's spot on. Need to work on my gump.
And then the mirror, mirror on the wall, she starts it with magic mirror, mirror on the wall.
Is it still mirror, mirror, or is it just magic?
She says magic mirror. Hang on. She says magic mirror on the wall, not mirror, mirror.
It's not mirror, mirror.
No, it's not mirror, mirror. It's magic mirror on the wall.
Which makes more sense, because why would you go mirror, mirror?
Yeah, mirror, mirror.
Why would I talk to you and go Kirsty?
But you'd never, you would again put some hard-earned cash on that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, none of my cash is hard-earned. It's earned.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. But it's weird. Some people do suggest, some people, I'm not one of those people, but some people do suggest that it's evidence of a parallel universe.
Wow. Multiverse. I think it's just evidence of stupidity.
Well, but it's weird though. I mean, it's just false memory. I think we all have
stupidity.
It. But it is strange, the whole Mandela thing, particularly. Like Sid thought he'd died in the 80s as well. You know, it is like...
There's often celebrities who are announced as dead and I already thought they were dead.
No,
but then I think Vera Lynn, everyone thought she was already dead, didn't they?
No.
The news when she died was more like, she wasn't dead already? That was my shocker on that day. Yeah, but I did think Russ Abbott had died.
You did, yeah. He's living in Barbados with Cliff Richard right now, you know. I mean, not living with.
He's living with Cliff Richard in Barbados.
I don't think they're actually living together. I don't want to start that rumour.
As lovers?
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, they'll make a lovely couple.
Oh, Russ and Cliff.
He's living in Barbados with...
Well, they both live in Barbados, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's slightly different.
Yeah, I think... Okay. Oh, I really hope Russ Abbott and Cliff Richard get together. Russ Abbott became quite a good actor, didn't he?
He had a hit single.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Something about a party or
I love a party with a happy atmosphere.
Just horrific.
Yeah, oh,
do you know I had a dream last night that Robert Downey Jr. was mowing my lawn with a new ride-on mower that I've got, and he kept complaining that the seat was too small for his ass.
Oh.
It's by the by, I just thought I'd slip that in.
Oh, I've been having weird dreams. I dreamed about a gorilla. Like, I was going on this walk and there was a gorilla that I had to... It was just a really angry gorilla. But I made it really happy because I gave some seeds to grow. And he was such a happy gorilla then.
Oh, you're such a seed spreader.
But it couldn't...
Right, what's the book? What's the book,
Making of Us.
The Making of Us by
Lisa Jewell.
Lisa...
Now,
Jewel as in Jewel or Jewel? That is a word that you do need to spell.
Jewel.
Jool.
Oh no! Like the. No.
I've never heard of this woman. Come on.
You've not heard of Lisa Jewell?
No.
She's an author. She was started.
Obviously.
And the story begins.
How'd you spell her name?
Like the jewel. No. Like the jewel you wear on your finger.
Like Jewel.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the story begins, and I think the reason I've chosen this, because the story begins in a hospice in Bury St Edmunds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good little book.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Now, I remember really enjoying this.
Brilliant. Well, you heard it here first. What a recommendation. In-depth literary review. I remember really enjoying this. Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll read it and we'll talk about it, maybe.
So, yeah, we can talk about read that. I'll give you a month, mate.
Yeah.
I'll give you a whole month. I'll give you guys a month as well.
Thanks.
Of reading of that. And, yeah, because I read Lisa Jewell recently, not showing off, but read it in 2 days.
You read it in 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, it's a show off. It just means you've got nothing else to do.
I've got nothing.
Wow.
I'm getting ever so hot with this heater on my back. Should we leave now?
Yeah. We'll leave it there. We'll wrap up.
I just say I love you. Thank you for being listening
and people,
back.
Wrap up warm.
Do it or don't. I can't do it, don't anymore.
No, you can't do it or don't.
Can't do it or don't.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I love you. You take care.
It's
Thank
nice
you for listening.
And we'll
be
see you
well.
again soon.
Take care.
Sleep well, was that?
Be well.
Okay, and sleep
Tell
well.
your friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Something.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
You've entered the sanitized and disinfected twatmosphere of Don't Laugh But. Please thoroughly wash your hands and thoughts on the way out.